horizontal, vertical, and circumferential. So for now, let's start with the horizontal, which is the shoulder to shoulder. Stand up, Kakam. So in shoulder to shoulder, the client you must measured at the back of the client. So shoulder to shoulder must be start from this starting point to this ending point, like that, which is in measuring the shoulder to shoulder, it's like bones to bones, like that. That's the shoulder to shoulder. The next is shoulder to neck. So shoulder to neck, it must be stand up. It must be from this starting point to the ending point, which
Don't
is the
worry, I'll fix you.
which is the bones. Okay, like that. So next is the bust to bust. So for the measurement of bust to bust, we must measure the client from her nipple to nipple, like this. Down, put down, like that. So nipple to nipple. The next is the upper bust. So the upper bust is must just like probably the upper, like that. This is the upper bust. Then the next one is the lower bust. The lower bust is just the opposite from the upper bust, which is it must be lower from the armpit. So this is the lower bust. So next is the full back. So you will measure the full back at the back of the client, wherein it must be lower from the armpit. Stand up, I'm not yet done, Kakan. So it must be lower from the armpit. So it's like this. Kakan, you turn around. It must be lower from the armpit. So the next is the vertical measurement. So shoulder to bust. So stand up. Stand up. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. It's hot. So shoulder to bust. So the client the arm should be straight like this. So from here, from the shoulder to the nipple, down to the nipple. This is shoulder to bust. The next is the front shoulder to waist. Stand up. Stand up properly. Stand up straight. Stand straight, okay? So next is stand straight. I'm not yet done. I'll give you chocolate. You want chocolate? Yes. Okay. So front shoulder to waist. So from this shoulder to the waist of the client. So that's how you measure the front shoulder to waist. The next is the down center back. So here from the center, which is the starting point. Stand up. I'm gonna put the stand up. So the starting point of the measuring tape is the base of the neck. So from the base of the neck down to the from the length of the shirt of the client, it looks like this, like that. That's the down center back. The next is we have the sleeve length. So for the sleeve length, this is the arm of the client. First thing that stand straight. So first thing that we must do is that the arm of the client must be bent like this before we start measuring the sleeve length. So from starting of point here, from here, bending the arm, you bend your arm, kakang. You bend your hand. So from here to this. So it's look like this, like that. That's the length, sleeve length. Next is the length of the pants. So from the waist, waist. Wait, I'm not yet done. So from the waist, wait, I'll give you chocolate. You want chocolate?
Mommy.
So from here down
Mommy.
down to the
Mommy. My mommy.
knee of the client. The next is the crouch or rise. So for this we need the ruler and the measuring tape. So for the crust or rise, we have to use a ruler. The purpose is that we must put it in the middle between the legs of the client. So from here, from this starting point to the end of the ruler. So like that. Tagang you stand up, I'll give you chocolate. So from starting point here down to where did you put the ruler, that will be the end point of the measuring tape. So like that. This is the ruler, as you can see. The next, the circumferential, so bust. Next is that we must insert the ruler measuring tape here. So point or must be aligned the measuring tape from the bust of the client. So after that, we must insert the two finger of our insert in the measuring tape. So like that. The next is we have the waist. So around the waist of the client like this. That's how we measure the waist of the client. It's not waist. It's okay. The waist of the client. That's the waist. Next is the hips of the client. So for the hips of the client, we must align it to the back of the client. So and measure it at the end of the end point, which is the side, right or left side of the client. It must be right. It must be left side of the client. So like this. So stand up. So it must be like that, which is the hips. The next is that sleeve hole. So for the sleeve hole, starting from the hips down to the wait. So it must be upper the end point of the measuring tape must be from the hips down to the upper ankle. It must be upper ankle, okay, like that. The next is we have the elbow. Then next is we have the upper arm girth, which is the it must be aligned from the armpit. So like this. Stand up. I'll give you chocolate. You want chocolate? So it must be aligned from the armpit. Like this. This is the upper arm girth. It must be aligned from the armpit. So like that. The next is we have I forgot, we have also the biceps. So the biceps we are next is the sleeve hole. So for the sleeve hole, insert the measuring tape.
What's that?
Ay, tipon ba yan?
Ang tagad kaning lasok na.
I don't like it.
So from insert the measuring tape to measure the sleeve hole. So
Look at the camera, yung measure.
next is the bicep. So we just need to so this is the biceps. The next is the is the upper arm girth. So for this one is it just must align from the armpit. So this is the armpit, aligned it.
Choo choo.
So that is the upper arm girth,
Chug chug choo.
like that. Next is the leg hole. So for the leg hole, since this so if you want or you prefer a short pants, you measure this below the knee for the leg hole. If it's a long pants, Kakang, stand up, I'll give you chocolate. So you measure it here, alright,
Quack quack quack.
below the upper the ankle. It must be upper ankle, like that. So that's are the three categories of body measurement.